action. And we're going to go for a little bit of a Suplex de Mayo angle here. We got some Lucha tag team action coming up in just a few moments. And I can't wait for this one.
I can't either. I love the Lucha Libre style, and especially, dude, Suplex de Mayo. How can we not have Lucha?
We got it. Happy, of course, Cinco de Mayo weekend to all who celebrate. It's a fun time out here in Atlanta, and we're going to celebrate the best way we can.
Beltline, THL Lounge. Our next contest is a Lucha Tag Team contest, and it is scheduled for one fall.
Let's go.
Yeah. Introducing first, the team of Blak, Jack, Mac, and the one-of-one, Keelin.
I don't know if these are the two you think of when you think of Lucha action here in Atlanta, Georgia, but when you learn at the 4, Lucha, it's just in your DNA.
The one thing I know about these two, once upon a time, they were members of a group called VDA, viewer discretion advised. Now that being said, just like the one time they were together, at one point, there was a falling out, and it's been a long time since these two were on speaking terms. Now, they're trying to get back in the tag game together. You gotta wonder if fences are mended.
And there is nothing to bring friends back together like a win.
And their opponents, the team of Takuri and Zabertooth.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize we were going. I was just excited. I'm always excited to see Zabertooth and Takuri. I mean, when you talk about Lucha Libre, if there was a picture along with the definition, it would be a picture of these two fine gentlemen.
Yeah, and these two are very much in practice. Got a tune-up match last night at the 4, came out victorious there, and now they're looking to take that momentum right here into DWA Brews and Infuse 3 here at Suplex de Mayo.
And what happens when you get the Ecuadorian Superman teaming up with the 3D Luchador? You get a banger, especially when you add VDA, instant classic. VDA, former WWA 4 Tag Team Champs, Takuri and Zabertooth, looking to one day become WWA 4 Tag Team Champs, and maybe this match proves that they deserve to be a 4 Tag Champs.
And reminders, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a Lucha tag match.
Now, for those of you that do not know, Lucha tag match. In a normal tag match, you have to tag in your partner for them to be considered the legal man. With Lucha tag, you can do that, but also if the legal man rolls out the ring, whoever is on the apron decides to come in, or if another person comes in general, they are the new legal man.
Yeah, it's tag team action without the tag, just the team really.
Oh,
As
I like
it
the way
is
you put
some
that.
high-flying, intense action that we are about to be treated to here tonight. No real debate, I think, on who the crowd is behind here tonight, especially on Suplex to Mayo. Takuri gets to work.
Takuri putting Keelin Cole in a spin cycle and sets him in the middle of the ring for possibly a gory special here. Oh, but Keelin Cole landing on his feet. Now Takuri taking control of the back, using that left arm. Now going into a headlock. And he's got it tight on my head.
Well, he does, has that locked in. Keelin Cole slips through, though.
Takuri going for the drop down. Gets that leapfrog. Rolls back. Keelin. Handsprings over.
Yeah, Keelin Cole has had a history of turning DWA brews and feuds into a little bit of his playground. Last time off, we saw him doing some high-flying, death-defying stunts all the way off here, off the balcony. Now he's got the entire ring to work with here tonight, sharing it, of course, with Blackjack Mack, who's been in that main event picture a few times in the last few weeks, and a win here certainly would do quite a bit to help keep boosting his stock.
Oh, but speaking of boost, I think Takuri might be looking to boost the height of Keelin Cole, but Keelin Cole pushing him off. Keelin Cole now the one by Takuri. But Takuri shoves Keelin off, but not able to dodge the drop kick from the one-on-one, the uno de uno, if you will, and the only one of two you need to worry about. No shade of Blackjack.
Yeah, certainly not, and we'll certainly have a chance to see Blackjack Mack in action. Speaking of which, here we go, tag made. Not required, but still appreciated.
The Gambler getting hit with a back elbow along with his partner. Keelin Cole getting hit with a massive clothesline.
Turns Keelin Cole inside out right there. Blackjack Mack, legal man, and now here comes Zabertooth.
Zabertooth countering a strike and a locking hands and the overhand chop. This is what I feel like we should call vintage Lucha. Now Takuri, or excuse me, Zabertooth. Oh, using the ropes, letting him flip and then getting an arm drag.
Zabertooth got Blackjack Mack trying to figure out where he is right now.
Zabertooth able to dodge the arm drag.
Good instincts there from Zabertooth.
The 3D Luchador with a nice little flip using Blackjack as a base and then stomping on his hand. Running basement drop kick. That is the future of Lucha Libre right there in the center of that ring.
Yeah, Zabertooth starting to feel it coming into this match, trying to get the crowd worked up with him, but he'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way, going directly through Blackjack Mack, but Blackjack catches him with the shoulder.
Slingshots himself into the ring. 619 arm drag.
Ooh.
Now Blackjack springboard. Back elbow. Goes for the cover. Referee Anthony Rivera calling it a 2.
Like we said, when you come up at the WWA for a little bit of lucha, it's just in your DNA. Coming out right now, here comes Keelin Cole, and they're getting some tag team action right now.
VDA trying to go for a double back suplex, but Zabertooth able to get out of it and drop kick both members of VDA.
A reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that the tag team division here in DWA has a new intensity to it. Just had those DWA tag team titles introduced, current and inaugural holders. Top team will be in action later tonight. Still looking for some more information on that match as Keelin Cole comes down hard on that knee.
Keelin Cole went up and over but landed in a weird way, grabbing his knee.
Yeah, referee Anthony Rivera calling some space there. Keelin Cole looks like he's in an absolute world of hurt right now. Keelin mustering through the pain to find just a little bit of something, and
I think Keelin Cole might have been faking it.
Hey, well, whatever you need to do to come out on top, it certainly was effective.
I mean, that's what. You ever heard the saying, like, playing with the heartstrings? I think that right there, because I got scared for a second.
Playing with like a fiddle there.
Look, I thought Keelin Cole was the Jimmy Ender, but now, I mean, he used that injury, turn it around, and now on top of Zabertooth.
You do not become the one of one without having one of the fastest minds in the game, and it's unorthodox, but he is the man who is running this match right now, and that's what you have to respect.
Continuing to stomp a hole in Zabertooth. Try to create a crater in that jawline.
But as we're saying, ladies and gentlemen, top team in action later tonight with those tag team belts. certainly adds a new intensity to all the tag team matches here at the DWA, as any team that goes on a hot streak could be looking to have a claim on those titles.
I mean, you definitely got to wonder if the winner of this match gets a possible, maybe definitely an argument to get a shot at the tag team titles.
Hey, it can't hurt your chances to get a win here.
I think Keelin Cole, I think he might be trying to take off the mask of Zabertooth, but then now locking in a chin lock.
Yeah, one of the most disrespectful things you can do to a luchador is to take that mask off. Zabertooth able to defend himself for now, trying to get to the corner to get Takuri involved. Big chops, big slaps. Zabertooth dead on his feet. Keelin Cole takes to the skies and just absolutely wipes out Takuri.
Takuri in a terrible spot, and now even get put in a worse spot with Keelin Cole kicking the back of his head and now turning his attention to Zabertooth.
Yeah, Zabertooth was already looking rough.
Oh, but remember, you don't need a tag to become a legal man. Blackjack Mac sweeping the leg, rolls forward.
Into the corner.
Sliding clothesline, ends the Guri combo.
Vintage VDA, ladies and gentlemen. The reunion tour, it's back on. It's got to stop right here in DWA.
Blackjack Man went for the cover, but Zabertooth kicked out at 2. Amazingly, after that high-fly maneuver.
Hey, he's taking so much punishment here. Blackjack Mac. I don't know if this is a submission, but it hurts nonetheless.
Putting knee to back, grabbing both arms and yanking it as much as humanly possible, and continuing to wrench. Blackjack Mac is not looking just for the win, but to damage Zabertooth along the way.
Yeah, strong words also being exchanged by the non-legal member. A little bit of a conference in that far corner between Keelin Cole and Takuri, as Zabertooth fights his way back to his feet up against Blackjack Mac.
Nice jawbreaker, makes Blackjack Man release the hold, but Keelin Cole now tagging in, becoming the legal man once again. Blackjack Mac kicking the gut. Double Irish whip from VDA. Double hip toss. Zabertooth using the ropes to counter the momentum and a double arm drag. And a double drop kick. Zabertooth gave 110% in those maneuvers. Not all men, but 3 out of the 4 men in this match are down. Zabertooth though finally tagging in Takuri, who gets shoulder to gut of Keelin Cole.
Yeah, devastation being left all around this ring.
Slingshots over Keelin to get Blackjack. Back elbow to Keelin Cole. And Takuri. Got Blackjack up and using Blackjack as a weapon. Massive power slam. A front flip one at that. Oh, Coca Crush! Massive Coca Crush from Takuri, but Blackjack Mac nearby to save the matchup.
So close to getting that uno dos tres and putting this match to bed, but luckily for us, ladies and gentlemen, that just means there is more action coming.
Ole. I know you and me love the sport of soccer. And somebody getting their head kicked right off. Keelin Cole, Takuri with a kick like Ronaldo.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for his neck, that would have been a clean shot right into the top bins.
But the crowd calling for uno mas, which means one more.
And I think I have to agree with them.
What's the Ecuadorian Superman thinking?
I think he's thinking he's going to the skies here.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a flying luchador going coast to coast.
Takuri absolutely hitting the mark there, just driving through both members of VDA here.
And Takuri grabbing Keelin Cole, going for the pin here. But Blackjack Mac able to break it up.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit too caught up in the moment. Goes for the pin, which is good, but he just doesn't create distance, and Blackjack Mac has just enough left in the tank to break up that pin.
But Takuri looking at Blackjack. Gets him up in the fireman's carry position. Blackjack Mac sends Takuri into Keelin Cole. Rolling DVD. Oh, but double boost to the face of Keelin Cole. Excuse me,
Oh!
Zabertooth rolling through for that cutter.
Out of absolutely nowhere, Zabertooth absolutely rocks Keelin Cole.
How about Blackjack Mac, the gambler? Tornado DDT.
Gamble pays off.
And not just quite. The parlay doesn't hit. The match is still going on.
Oh! Wasting no time.
But Zabertooth kicking out of that sliding back elbow. I'm surprised Takuri, Zabertooth still has a head on him. And Keelin Cole getting absolutely frustrated right now.
Yeah, throwing around and doing a little bit of redesigning of the furniture, redecorating ringside here.
Oh, Keelin Cole having some words for his teammate, even throwing the chair in the ring.
This is a Lucha tag team match, ladies and gentlemen. I don't believe that means that weapons are allowed. That would be a disqualification.
I don't think Keelin Cole cares at this point.
Well, it might be more about sending a statement here tonight than it is about getting the win. Well, technically he's not hitting Zabertooth with the weapon here. If anything, Zabertooth is the weapon.
You might have spoken a little too soon.
Oh.
Keelin Cole might be looking for a concerto, but Blackjack Mac grabbing the chair.
Well, it looks like there is a reunion that's not on the same page here.
There's some disagreement, some miscommunication. Takuri and Zabertooth taking advantage. Double super kick in stereo.
Oh, right to the back of the leg.
Takuri wheelbarrow position. Assistant code breaker.
They're not done just yet. Uno Mas is the call.
Wheelbarrow assisted. Falcon Arrow.
Takuri up top.
No Mas splash. And suicide dive to keep Keelin Cole now. Your winners, Takuri and
Ladies
Zabertooth.
and gentlemen, let's give it up for your winners. Katima Takuri and Zabertooth.
Takuri and Zabertooth, well-fought victory, but you gotta think, if Blackjack Mac and Keelin Cole were on the same page here tonight, maybe it's a different story.
I mean, at the end of the day, you cannot let emotions cloud your judgment. You cannot let that anger get into your head. And that's what happened to Keelin Cole, allowing Takuri and Zabertooth to come out on top.
Yeah, quite a win here for the team of Takuri and Zabertooth as they both vacate the ring. Blackjack Mac left in the center of the ring. Keelin Cole coming to help out his teammate potentially.
Keelin Cole grabbing Blackjack.
That doesn't look helpful. That doesn't look friendly.
I know Keelin Cole.
Just playing around.
I think Keelin Cole, I think he realized what he did wrong. Dapping up VDA member. VDA being strong.
Oh.
I pull up Blackjack. Kick to the cojones. Kick to the eardrum. Keelin Cole.
With the chair he couldn't use earlier.
But I think he's grabbing multiple.
Oh no. Oh! Good night, Blackjack Mac, and good night, VDA.
I wouldn't even call this an attack. I wouldn't even call this a betrayal. I would just call this murder.
Oh no, what he's got in mind might be murder.
No.
Blackjack's head on a chair. Keelin Cole has another in hand. Oh!
And I will not copy what the crowd was just chanting, but Keelin Cole making it a 2-2 to truly a 1-of-1.
And is Keelin Cole flees the crime scene. It's up to our refereeing crew to pick up the pieces, or at least what's left of Black Jack Mack. Keelin Cole looks like a man crazed right now.
Keelin Cole looking like there's no regret, no shame in his actions. If anything, he's smiling. I bet you in his mind he wished he did this sooner.